So COVID-19 had an absolutely unimaginable effect, I think, in many areas of our economy, but online trading was certainly one of them. In the beginning, we had some very strict lockdown measures in place, and that actually stopped anyone from trading, even in the online space. And that slowly progressed to allowing essential items, etc., to start being traded. But once online was opened up as an acceptable way to trade safely in South Africa, and we're looking towards sort of the latter part of May and June last year, we saw a, a flurry of activity in the online space. And I think this was largely due to the fact that many people had been almost primed to start looking at their computers a bit more often because they were all stuck at home. People were trying to do exercises online with instructors and talking to family through their computers. And so online retail became this viable option. And so we saw an incredible amount of activity that particularly leading up in towards the July months, that we would typically have only expected in and around Black Friday, a Black Friday period. And so this was just an absolutely unexpected effect. This has somewhat turned back towards normality as we've gone on. Now we're sitting in October 2021, and so this has somewhat changed in some ways again. But one thing we can say for sure and for certain is that South Africans have definitely taken a digital transformation step and are now embracing online. Some for the first time in their lives during this last year period have started buying things online and doing many other things online for the first time. So online marketplaces are not something terribly new. In fact, our marketplace has been around since 1999. So in terms of internet businesses, that's a dinosaur. But one thing that makes a bidorbuy something very unique is that it was built on this idea that you could not only buy things outright, but you could also list items in an auction format. And so customers have this the ability to either choose to look for items that they can simply buy the way they know and are comfortable with purchasing. But in many other instances, there are products on offer that are on auction and are there and available to be taken at a great rate if you can win that auction. So we've definitely seen a lot more customers adopting marketplaces and some as well looking at auctions for the first time, in this last year. One thing I will add is that marketplaces have also become exceptionally exciting with many individuals looking to make extra income. And so a marketplace is an ideal format for that, where we have small business owners, etc., trying to find another platform to get some traction and get access to some customers, and an online marketplace makes sense, and that really adds some diversity to the offering on a marketplace such as ours. We have all sorts of crazy products, from collectibles to your standard electronics and TVs, etc. So it's definitely an interesting place to browse and to look around for something rather exciting. So our platform, we have a mission. We are involved in connecting buyers to sellers. And so there's a bit more involved in that process. It's not just as simple as finding a willing buyer and a willing seller and saying, go and transact. We have a number of processes in place. We have security teams. We have a customer service team. We provide integrations in the form of shipping. So a seller can make use of one of the shipping integrations to get their product safely to that customer. And naturally that will incur some costs, and therefore we do charge some fees. So to list a product on the platform is typically free, and so that's the good news. And we charge a commission once a successful sale has taken place. So when a buyer makes a purchase from a seller, we then charge a commission on that sale. And we also then facilitate safe payment from that buyer to the seller, and provide the transaction details to the seller, in order for them to fulfill that transaction. So there are also a number of other areas where sellers can invest and spend some more. And these are in the areas of advertising and getting more exposure for your products. But off the bat, there's literally no risk. You can list your products for sale, and you only pay something if you actually sell that product. So technology plays an absolutely crucial role in our business. If you own a physical store, there are certain things that are really important. You make sure that the windows are dressed up correctly and that the product is merchandised correctly. When you run an online business, you don't have any of that. So you have to rely on doing these things in the digital space. And so naturally, technology plays a very important role in this. And so all the way from effective marketing and making sure that our merchants are given a platform, and it's easy for customers to find the bidorbuy platform and the merchants that sell on our platform, all the way down to the ability to safely click and purchase a product and pay for that product. These are all elements that we look at every single day and try and make improvements. So one of the exciting things that will be coming up is Black Friday, naturally. And what we plan is that we will have a set of daily deals coming up all the way for the month of November. So we're not just waiting for Black Friday. We saw last year a lot of retailers and platforms were starting to whet the appetite of customers early. And so we've decided this year we will start from the 1st of November. And every single day, there will be at least 100 new deals that get listed on the platform. And we will add and add and add, and they will be available until they sell out. And so I think that'll be rather exciting. We also have a competition running that if you make a purchase, you do stand a chance at winning some prize, but we will release some more details about that closer to the time. And we've also just released a new feature for sellers, in that if somebody was watching your product, but they didn't maybe have an opportunity to purchase it at the time, we have a new feature that allows merchants to send out an anonymous offer to the potential buyer, and maybe even offer a better price. And so as a customer, if you are watching an item, there's a very good chance that you may get an unexpected offer after the fact, after that product say closes, and you'll have another opportunity to grab a great deal on our platform.